Hey everyone, welcome back to the DRX Automobile channel. Today we've got something special lined up for all the car enthusiasts out there.
Ignoring the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser and Hyundai Santa Fe, the first ever all-electric 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ, and the Monterey Car Week, BMW is tinkering with bulletproof materials. Their detractors and supporters' ironies have become full metal jacket, penetrating arrows, so they are no longer in need of them. Presidents, dictators, and anybody else in need of extra protection may now ride in style in the newly armored 7 Series and i7. However, they chose not to disclose the extent to which the increased mass affects range in handling, particularly in the case of the already hefty BMW i7, suggesting that they would rather we not be informed about such insignificant details. If the 7 Series and i7 weren't so awful to start with, we would have no problem letting them get away with such crap. Because attractiveness is subjective, some people may find their eccentricities endearing. However, the BMW 7 Series and i7 do not precisely serve as a positive representation of the influence of car design for the general public. The exact opposite is true, and that is why a lot of people are eager for a revamp to happen quickly. Digital vehicle content makers can't seem to wait for the real life cycle impulse, BMW's fancy word for a facelift, to arrive before they can do that, even though it's not an option in the real world. This means that several of the contentious BMW models, such as the M2, M3, M4, 9, X7, 7 Series, i7, and the formidable XM, have had multiple redesigns. Curiously, the vast majority of admirers thought they were much superior to the original. This brings us to our next proposal for an alternative 7 Series, which is far more understated than the one we have available right now. These computer-generated images were created by Max Skinder, a Ukrainian-born British virtual artist by day and a former senior designer at McLaren by night, also known as Max Skinder on social media. The digital project is based on the idea of a completely electric i7 version of the 7 Series luxury sedan. The Pixel Master, in an odd twist, didn't scrap BMW's thin headlight narrative, rather, he or she incorporated it into a futuristic design that makes the kidney grille outline the focal point. However, it blends in with the front fascia and hood without drawing attention to itself, and it has distinctive lighting features to boot. As one would expect from a conventional 3-volume 4-door car, the profile is unremarkable. However, the CGI specialist aimed for a streamlined look at the back by incorporating the existing BMW's wedge-shaped LED style into the full-width taillight bar solution. And that's not all, though. Whereas the actual i7 M70 xDrive model can reach 62 miles per hour, 100 kilometers per hour, in 3.7 seconds thanks to its 660 horsepower and 810 lb-ft, 1,100 Nm, one of the CGI concept sketches shows the reimagined BMW 7 Series, i7, as a full-fledged MG MBH model. Therefore, the moment to make a decision is now. Compared to the actual world's giant, the alternatively fashioned i7M is more astounding.